Okay. So my guest is here today, and I just like you.
Hi guys, my name is Paul Mwakalama. I'm a captain in the Embraer 190 aircraft in Kenya.
So, Paul, I just wanted to know, like, how did your career begin? Like, why did you decide to become a pilot?
I think all kids at some point, growing up, you have these big dreams of what you want to be. Sometimes you want to be an astronaut or something like that. And I went through those stages as well. And for me, flying became one of those things that I really thought about and dreamt about when I was a kid.
Great. So in terms of like the qualifications, what qualifications do you need to become a pilot?
Well, my route was a bit unorthodox. I came in through the aviation program that Kenya used to run. And basically, I was fresh from high school. I just gotten into campus. I was studying engineering. Like most Kenyans out there, being a pilot of the whole aviation program is a bit pricey. It's quite expensive. I'm from a humble background, so we couldn't afford it. So I was in campus doing engineering at the time, and then I got wind of the aviation pilot program. I applied, went through a series of some rigorous interviews, and at the end of the day, if you're successful, Kenya is trains you, and then they recover the money afterwards.
So they recover it like through your salary?
Yes.
Okay.
So they pay for all your training. In our time, we were taken to South Africa. So we studied, finished our training back home, and then once you are fully certified as a first officer, they recover it from your salary, which I think is a very good. It gave people like me an opportunity that we would not have had.
Yeah. So basically, all you needed was your KCD certification.
Yes, at the time, yes.
At the time.
But if I'm absolutely honest, it's like I said, it's a very unorthodox thing. It's not a common policy. It's I'd say it's a pilot's dream to start your career in an airline.
Yeah.
Most of the time you have to go through a lot of stages before you actually make it into the airline. Most airlines hire people with a lot more high experience and that type of thing. So there's a lot more grind to it, and it locks out so many people. Yeah. So I'm very grateful to Kenyans for providing that opportunity, because there are a lot of us, there are a lot of people like me in the company right now.
Great.
Yeah.
So how many were you initially when you were taken for training?
Well, we were successful applicants for a group of about 9.
9?
Yeah.
Wow.
9 of us. So normally, I still remember the first time I saw my name on the list. The first day of the interview, and it was 1,000, and so I just said I'm just here to have fun, enjoy my time, and go home. But as God would have it, things worked out.
Hey, it must have been competitive.
Yeah. But it was a very interesting experience. I must say. It had a lot of aptitude tests, that type of thing. So it was an interesting experience.
So you don't have to be like very good at geography to be a pilot, Ama?
I'd say it helps. I'd say it really helps. Normally, the subjects that we looked at back then was math, English. English is a big one, actually. Physics were the main ones, and then geography helps.
Yeah.
The whole idea is just that having passions towards these types of things and having that type of understanding will help you, will facilitate your understanding. Like for example, the aircraft flies on pure physics. It's just the Bernoulli's principle and all that type of thing. So it will help you a lot. But what I like to say is that flying is apart from, it's a type of job that's a skill.
Yeah.
Part of it is kind of like driving a car. No one can really teach you how to estimate how far to overtake. No one can really teach you, braking techniques and things like that when you're driving on the road. It's the same thing. There's the theory part of it. There's a lot of reading. There's a lot of reading. Like the reading never stops.
So someone would think a career like, hey, piloting aviation,
if you want a job where starting the job means you stop reading, joking. It's not joking.
It's not joking.
You're always reading, you're always keeping yourself up to date with what is going on in the world. So there's a lot of it. But there is the skill aspect of it, where it's just those things that you acquire over time. Over time, you learn how the aircraft feels, you learn how to just to gauge what is happening there.
So experience also.
Yes, that's why experience is a big deal for us. There are certain things that no one can really teach you. It's just seeing them for yourself.
Yeah. So now, like, just tell me, how do you grow? How do you go step by step up the ladder to get to captain? Captain is like the
yes, okay.
kind of.
We'll get to that. But the idea is you'll hear people talking about hours. So for us, hours are a big deal. So the number of hours that you have, and depending on the type of aircraft that you're flying as well, will count for a lot. So how it basically starts is you just go to flying school. So you would apply to a flying school, get your private pilot's license with the first license plate. It allows you to fly alone without carrying anyone, or you can carry someone but not for commercial purposes.
No, that's the private license.
Yes. So you can fly, but most of the time you are flying small aircraft, and you're not allowed to. You don't get paid to fly. That's just exactly as it is. It's a private pilot's license. Then from there, you work towards getting a commercial pilot's license. Now, for the commercial pilot license, because you're moving to the commercial field, what happens is there are a lot more requirements. So there's a lot more training you need to do for that. There are other types of training, like you have to get an instrument rating, which basically allows you to fly pure reference on the instruments and not for operating outside, except now for like takeoff and landing. So that's the next stage. You get your commercial pilot's license, and then from there, you are normally rated on a specific aircraft. So whatever aircraft you train on is the only aircraft you're allowed to fly.
Oh, really?
Yes. And normally training aircrafts are normally small aircrafts. They're not commercially viable. So once now you get that commercial pilot's license and you want to work for any company, now you need to get a rating for that aircraft. So for example, if you're flying a Cessna Caravan, which is what is the most common in Kenya anyway, it's a 10-seater aircraft. It's mainly operates Wilson to the Mara and that type of thing. So you have to get certification on that specific aircraft.
So now what does it take to be able to fly a Boeing?
Like I said, it's just step by step. So like for us, I was lucky enough, that's the first
really?
From flying school, that's the first aircraft I flew. So it really just depends on your situation.
And it's pretty much like the best aircraft you can fly,
well, there's a saying. There's a saying that people say, if it's not Boeing, I'm not going. But I'm not allowed to say that anymore. I'm an Embraer pilot right now. So. But I think how, for us, the size the aircraft, how big the aircraft is. I mean, you're responsible for their lives. So the larger the aircraft, the more translates into your salary. So you find, as you, like for example now, for some of the people who are in our company who went through Wilson, they flew in Wilson and then they applied to Kenya Airways. Once you have a commercial pilot's license, at least Kenya Airways is one of those airlines that takes people straight to the commercial pilot's license as long as you have 250 hours.
That's like the minimum.
Yeah, that's the minimum.
Okay.
But the interview process is not also easy. People try, it's not everyone that makes it.
So now, how is like a pilot interview? Like, is it verbal? Now that you guys do like a whole test with aircraft and things like that?
What happens is, most of the time, there are stages to it. So the initial is just like an aptitude test. And then you do what they call a psychometric test, which it's kind of like an aptitude test, but also tests your personality, your response to things. Then there's a psychomotor. Psychomotor now tests your hand-eye coordination, your reflexes. And then you have to do a medical. If you have a valid medical certificate from the Kenya Civil Aviation Authority, it's fine. But from there, you need now you do a flight test. Once you pass the flight test, you do an oral interview. Now the oral interview is not just so tendency or vision, that type of thing. It's more, it can get quite technical.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that
especially if
knowledge.
yes, especially if you already have a pilot's license. Yeah, it's
So they expect you to know the ins and outs of like the aircraft and
maybe not
even, like what you're
not necessarily the aircraft, because the aircraft you've not been trained on yet.
okay.
But what you'd be asked of, there are things of there's civil aviation regulations, which is just law. The law that governs aviation, those are things you need to know. There are basic principles on, when do you decide when to continue the takeoff or stop if you have a malfunction, So there are all basic principles of flight,
Yeah.
So there are whatever you learned in flying school, it's going to be tested.
Okay.
Because some of those concepts are very fundamental. Even as you move to a bigger aircraft, they don't stop applying. They still become more and more important because you understand how the basis of why the aircraft is designed.
So basically, that's what you're saying. You need to read a lot.
Yeah.
Those things need to be. Yeah.
For me, I do most all airlines have every 6 months you do a check, a test.
Yeah.
So you do a test on my flying ability. I do in a year there are other courses that we need to be current on about cruise management. There are so many courses every year. I'm sitting for a number of exams.
Wow.
So
it just has to. Okay.
Yeah. So and some of those, especially like when you're doing a simulator training, the training is normally geared towards the trends. So they look at if there's been an incident in the world out there, how it was handled, and they train you on it, or they look at maybe this aircraft has been having a certain trend with regards to issues, maybe the air conditioning or something has an issue, and they now incorporate it into the training.
Yeah.
So you're always current. They always want to keep you abreast of all the info, whatever is happening in the aviation industry.
And would you say, how's the leadership like that in aviation, generally? Do you have, can you name a few female captains? Some are most of them. Like, out of 10, we have 9 out of 10 who are guys.
No, not really. What I'd say is, majority, of course, the field has a lot of men in it, if I'm honest. But I don't think it's really a matter of ability. Part of me thinks it's just a matter of interest.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe there are not as many ladies interested in it, but it's leadership. I think in the aviation industry, let me put it like this: the idea of self-leadership has never been more apparent to me as it is in this field, because you find yourself, for example, as a pilot, when you start in an airline, you're normally two of you. So there's the captain who sits on the left, and there's the first officer. Now the first officer is second in command of that aircraft. The reason you're two of you is that if anything happens to one of you, the other guy is capable of getting the aircraft down.
Okay.
So even the first officer is very well and capable by himself. And what that does to you is that it trains you, it shows you the importance of being able to do things by yourself. Someone doesn't need to be on your case to tell you need to read.
Yes.
You need to read, because if something happens here to the captain, or if something happens in this aircraft, when you're in the air, there's only so much that people outside can help. You can get a lot of support services, but at the end of the day, you're the guys who need to put that aircraft down.
Because I feel like it's such a crucial profession.
It is.
Like,
And
if you don't take time to hone your craft.
What happens is, because of aviation, I think flying is the safest means of travel. This is simply because we try as much as possible to learn from our mistakes. So every time an incident happens, the pilot actions are put into question, and they are evaluated, the company policies are evaluated, the manufacturer himself has to table his own report, because we need to understand what caused the issue. What caused, if it was a malfunction, what caused the malfunction, what would have been the best actions to do? Was there something wrong with the procedures that were already in place that made that prevented people from stopping that situation? So because of that continuous retrospect, what tends to happen is our procedures and all the manufacturers keep tweaking the aircraft, keep tweaking how we do things to ensure that we have a safer and safer operation.
So even the aircraft are improved?
Yeah. You know, even sometimes just as simple as a software update on the aircraft can do something. You know, that's a big difference.
Okay.
Sometimes some parts are changed. The aircraft manufacturers are always trying to improve the aircraft. And as operators, as pilots, we're always trying to improve how we do things. So because of that, it makes it very, very safe. The problem is when something goes wrong, there are so many barriers that, I mean, there are pilots who will tell you, I mean, I've flown 40 years, I'm retired, you know, and I've never really had a major issue.
Yeah.
You know? Or someone who will have flown 5 years and will have the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, there's something an instructor in flying school used to tell us. You know, when you start flying, you start with 2 buckets. Okay? You have a bucket of luck and you have a bucket of experience. Yeah. As you fly more, your bucket of luck runs down. So you have to make sure that by the time your bucket of luck is empty, your bucket of experience is full. And that's why for us it's very important. There are things that no one can teach.
Yeah.
You just have to see. And there are those situations where you can't, your experience.
Okay, so given that you're a pilot, I mean, you go from country to country, you stay in fancy hotels, I assume, sometimes, you know?
Those are the rumors.
Those are the rumors. So, actually, I think part of the appeal of being a pilot is the fact that you get to travel the world, you know? Even I think for, you know, being an air hostess, you know, you think, oh, I want to be an air hostess because I can travel and it's my job. So, like, what are your memorable experiences in these various countries you've been to?
Well, how can I put it? Let me just put a disclaimer. Yes, there's a lot of traveling, but one of the things that I think people don't consider is the type of lifestyle that makes you in terms of being a pilot means missing family events, missing, like, let me put it like this, I work a lot of weekends, you know. There are people with families who don't see their kids as often as they would like. You know, sometimes you travel to a destination, by the time you're coming back, it's 4 days late.
Wow.
You know, so there's a beauty in it. You know, I mean, there are places I've been to. I don't think I would have taken myself.
Yeah.
You know? I'm just there for the job. But it's given me a lot of exposure to different cultures, to how different people operate. But it's also shown me the importance of work-life balance. So, I'd say memorable experiences. I think I'd say, funny enough, I'd say flying school. When I was taken to flying school in South Africa, I think it was a big shift for me. I mean, everything happened so fast. Like I applied around, was it Feb or March? It was in the between sems.
Yeah.
Did my interviews. By May, I was going to South Africa. I'd never left the country in my life. I'd never even touched an airplane. Everything was just happening so fast.
I didn't in a dream or something.
I'm telling you, it was my first time. I think it was just my second time being to the airport.
Wow.
You know? So it was like I was in a trance. By the time I was getting to flying school, I was like, that's when it hit me that this is happening.
Yeah.
This is real.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And my most memorable experience was my first ever flight. And I remember,
like now when you are certified pilot.
No. First training flight.
Okay.
We got into the aircraft, you know, the instructor took off, we got airborne, and I just remember the view, you know?
Yeah.
I just remember how, you know, when you see things at ground level, when you see them from in the air, it's very different. I just remember taking off and just seeing some hills in the distance and just that view, and I was like, yeah, I think I can do this for the rest of my life. This is not a bad office view, you know?
Yes.
So I think by far that's one of the things that really I still remember that feeling, that look, you know, it was just beautiful.
Actually, come think of it, it is your office.
Yeah.
Like, wow, someone has a view for I don't know how many hours and it's like
Tell you,
office work.
those overnight flights when you're so tired, you've been up all night and then you just see the sunrise. Or in the evening when you know you're going to be working overnight and you see the sunset.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
Oh my goodness, that's so amazing, eh?
It is so nice.
And so how long have you been with PhD now?
It's been 8 years.
It's been 8 years.
Yeah.
Good years.
Well, yes.
Yes. For the most part.
Yeah. I think just like any other job, there are those tough times.
Okay, so Paul, if you weren't in aviation, if you're not a pilot, then what should you do?
That's an interesting question. I think most likely I'd be an engineer.
Yeah?
Well, that's what I was studying in campus anyway. I'd be in engineering, although I'm a creative in a way. I like the arts, I like photography, so I feel like I would also still be involved in all of those things. But for my day job, I'd most likely be an engineer.
Most likely be an engineer. Okay. But I mean, aviation piloting just came and like, yes, I'll go with that.
Ah man, there's nothing that beats the views.
Yeah?
I do it for the views.
So, I mean, because the podcast is centered around young people, and there's so many people who are even in school right now who are just thinking, okay, we want to become a pilot.
Yeah.
So, what advice would you give them? And also with regards to the, what's it called,
Initio program.
Ab Initio program.
Yes.
Like maybe you can just tell our viewers how often it runs, and maybe just like the basic qualifications of work.
Okay. One of the, I'll try and be as real as possible. Aviation right now is a tricky industry, specifically in Kenya. Getting jobs is hard. Guys are really struggling.
Okay.
However, it's still a growing industry, you know, and that's the beauty of it. And one of the things I'd like to particularly tell guys who feel like, you know, I can't afford this, it's too expensive. What I tell them is, I know of so many different stories of how people are going through this. For me, I was lucky I got the aviation program, but I know guys who have studied other things, gotten other jobs. The people who have worked as cabin crew and paid for their pilot's license. You know, people who worked as dispatchers and people who have been in different hustles at a company to come up with some magari and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there's no one way to get into this industry. You know, the advantage of flying school is that it's not like it's become a campus. You know, you don't actually have to finish within this set amount of time. You save your money. When you have money, you go do the hours that you can, get back, save more money, that type of thing. You know, if it's something you're passionate about, don't be fixated on one way to get in. You know, there are very many different ways to get into this industry, and like I said, the reviews are worth it. And with regards to the Initio program, normally Kenyans will always have it on their website whenever the program is out, and it'll have all the requirements there. The last time it was put out, the requirements I think were a middle grade or B class with a degree, any kind of degree, but just always go and check the website and have all the requirements there.
Yeah.
Apply, you never know. Yeah.
Great. So, well, I mean, I think at this juncture, I'd just like to say thanks. Thank you for coming. Thank you for chatting. It's been great. And yeah, I guess, I think people have learned a lot from this. Myself, I have. And I feel like where we are right now, aviation, it's such a